Lesson 1: The Quantum Physics of Thought. In this lesson, we'll get deep into the fascinating world of quantum physics and uncover its profound connection to human consciousness. Get ready to have your mind blown as we explore the scientific evidence that supports the idea of a thought-responsive universe. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking: quantum physics? That sounds complicated and intimidating, but don't worry, because I'm here to break it down in a way that's easy to understand and absolutely thrilling. You see, quantum physics isn't just some abstract concept reserved for scientists in white lab coats. It's a powerful tool that you can use to transform your life in ways you never thought possible. At its core, quantum physics is the study of the behavior of matter and energy at the smallest scales. It's a realm where the classical laws of physics that we're used to in our everyday lives break down, and strange and miraculous phenomena become commonplace. And one of the most mind-bending discoveries in this field is the idea that our thoughts and consciousness can actually influence the quantum world around us. You see, in the quantum realm, particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously, and it's only when they are observed or measured that they collapse into a single state. This means that the very act of observing and thinking about something can have a tangible impact on the outcome. It's like the universe is responding to our thoughts and intentions and shaping reality accordingly. This idea is known as the observer effect, and it has been demonstrated time and time again in scientific experiments. In one famous study, researchers found that the way they set up their equipment and the intentions they held in their minds could actually influence the behavior of subatomic particles. It's as if the particles were reading their thoughts and responding in kind. But the connection between quantum physics and human consciousness goes even deeper than that. Some scientists believe that our thoughts and intentions can actually influence the quantum field that underlies all of reality. This field is like an invisible matrix that connects everything in the universe, and it's thought to be the source of all matter and energy. When we focus our thoughts and intentions on a particular outcome, we're essentially sending ripples through this quantum field, and those ripples can manifest as tangible changes in our reality. It's like we're the artists, and the quantum field is our canvas. With every thought and intention, we're shaping the world around us in real time. Now, I know this might sound like science fiction, but there's actually a growing body of scientific evidence to support this idea. Studies have shown that the power of focused intention can have measurable effects on everything from the growth of plants to the behavior of random number generators. It's as if our thoughts are a force of nature, capable of influencing the very fabric of reality. But here's the really exciting part: this power isn't just limited to scientists in laboratories. It's available to each and every one of us, right here and now. You have the ability to harness the power of your thoughts and intentions to create the life you've always dreamed of. You are the master of your own reality, and the quantum field is your playground. Of course, this isn't always easy. It takes practice, discipline, and a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. But the rewards are immeasurable. By focusing your thoughts and intentions on the outcomes you desire, you can manifest abundance, joy, and purpose in every area of your life. And the best part? You don't have to do it alone. The quantum field is a universal force that connects us all, and when we come together with shared intentions and a common purpose, our power is amplified exponentially. We can create ripples of positive change that extend far beyond our individual lives and impact the world in ways we never thought possible. So my friends, are you ready to unlock the power of your thoughts and shape your reality in ways you never thought possible? Are you ready to dive deep into the fascinating world of quantum physics and discover the incredible potential that lies within you? If so, then buckle up, because we're just getting started. In the coming lesson, we'll explore a wide range of techniques and practices for harnessing the power of your mind, from visualization and affirmations to meditation and mindfulness. We'll look at the latest scientific research on the nature of consciousness and its relationship to the quantum world. And we'll uncover the ancient wisdom traditions that have been pointing to these truths for centuries. But more than that, we'll be embarking on a journey of self-discovery and personal transformation. We'll be learning how to let go of limiting beliefs and negative thought patterns and embrace a new way of being that is rooted in abundance, joy, and purpose. We'll be discovering the incredible power that lies within each of us to shape our lives and the world around us. You are an active participant, a co-creator with the universe itself. Your thoughts and intentions have the power to shape reality in ways you never thought possible, And it all starts with a simple choice, the choice to believe in your own potential and to act on that belief with every fiber of your being. So step into your power and create the lives you always dreamed of. The quantum field is waiting, and it's ready to respond to your thoughts and intentions. Lesson 2. The neuroscience of belief systems. In the previous chapter, we explored the connection between quantum physics and human consciousness, and how our thoughts have the power to shape our reality. But have you ever wondered how those thoughts and beliefs are actually formed and stored in our brains? Well, buckle up, because in this lesson, we're diving deep into the world of neuroscience to uncover the mysteries of our belief systems. Now, when we talk about beliefs, we're not just talking about religious or political views. We're talking about the fundamental assumptions and expectations that shape our perception of reality itself. These beliefs can be empowering, propelling us towards our goals and dreams with unwavering conviction. But they can also be limiting, holding us back from our true potential and keeping us stuck in patterns of thought and behavior that no longer serve us. So how do these beliefs take hold in our minds, and what can we do to change them? To answer these questions, we need to take a closer look at the incredible organ that is the human brain. You see, our brains are not static, fixed entities. They are constantly changing and adapting in response to our experiences and environment. Every time we learn something new, form a memory, or have a thought, our brain is actually physically changing, creating new neural pathways and strengthening existing ones. This process is known as neuroplasticity, and it's one of the most exciting discoveries in modern neuroscience. It means that our brains are far more malleable and adaptable than we ever thought possible. With the right tools and techniques, we can actually rewire our brains to adopt new, empowering beliefs and let go of the ones that are holding us back. But how did these beliefs get stored in our brains in the first place? Well, it all starts with our experiences. From the moment we're born, our brains are constantly taking in information from the world around us, through our senses, our interactions with others, and our own internal dialogue. This information is then processed and stored in our memory banks, creating a vast network of associations and patterns that shape our perception of reality. Over time, these patterns of thought and behavior become ingrained, forming deep grooves in our neural pathways. And just like a well-worn path in the forest, these pathways become easier and easier to follow, until they become our default mode of thinking and acting. This is where limiting beliefs can take hold, as we start to see the world through the lens of our past experiences and assumptions. We might believe that we're not good enough, that we'll never succeed, or that we're destined to struggle in life. And the more we think these thoughts, the stronger those neural pathways become, until they feel like unshakable truths. But here's the good news: just as our brains can be wired for limitation, they can also be rewired for empowerment. By consciously choosing to focus on positive, empowering beliefs and by taking action in alignment with those beliefs, we can actually physically change our brains, creating new neural pathways that support our growth and success. One of the most powerful tools for rewiring our brains is visualization. By vividly imagining ourselves achieving our goals and dreams, and by feeling the emotions associated with that success, we can actually create new neural pathways in our brains that support that reality. It's like we're giving our brains a blueprint for success, and with enough repetition and focus, that blueprint can become our new default mode of thinking and acting. Another powerful technique is affirmations. By repeating positive, empowering statements to ourselves on a daily basis, we can actually rewire our brains to believe those statements as truth. It's like we're planting seeds of positivity in our minds, and with enough nurturing and care, those seeds can grow into a lush garden of empowering beliefs. But perhaps the most important tool for rewiring our brains is self-awareness. By becoming more aware of our thoughts and beliefs, and by questioning the ones that don't serve us, we can start to break free from the limiting patterns of the past and create a new, empowered future for ourselves. This isn't always easy, of course. Our limiting beliefs can be deeply ingrained, and it takes consistent effort and practice to change them. But with the right tools and techniques, and with a commitment to growth and self-discovery, anything is possible. And the best part, as we start to rewire our brains for empowerment, we'll start to see incredible changes in our lives. We'll feel more confident, more resilient, and more capable of achieving our dreams. We'll start to attract more positive people and opportunities into our lives, as our new beliefs shape our reality in profound ways. But don't just take my word for it. The science of neuroplasticity is backed by a growing body of research and evidence. Studies have shown that meditation, for example, can actually physically change the structure of our brains, increasing the density of gray matter in areas associated with learning, memory, and emotional regulation. Other studies have shown that practicing gratitude can rewire our brains for greater happiness and resilience, while visualizing success can improve performance in everything from sports to academics. So, my friends, are you ready to take control of your belief systems and rewire your brain for empowerment? Are you ready to break free from the limiting patterns of the past and create a new, vibrant future for yourself? If so, then let's get started. In the coming chapters, we'll explore a wide range of tools and techniques for rewiring your brain, from visualization and affirmations to meditation and mindfulness. We'll dive deep into the latest neuroscience research and uncover the incredible potential that lies within each of us to transform our minds and our lives. But more than that, we'll be embarking on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. We'll be learning how to let go of the beliefs that no longer serve us and embrace a new way of thinking and being that is rooted in empowerment, resilience, and joy. We'll be discovering the incredible power that lies within each of us to shape our own reality and create the lives we truly desire. So, if you're ready to take that first step on this incredible journey, then let's dive in. Your brain is waiting, and it's ready to be rewired for greatness. Let's unlock the full potential of our minds together and create a future that is truly limitless. The path to a new, empowered mindset is not always a straight line, but with persistence, patience, and a commitment to growth, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. So make that commitment. Rewire your brains for success and create a future that is brighter, bolder, and more beautiful than you ever thought possible. Lesson 3: The power of intuition and gut instincts, my friends. In the previous chapters, we explored the incredible power of our thoughts and beliefs to shape our reality and the cutting-edge science of rewiring our brains for success. But there's another dimension to the human experience that is just as powerful and often overlooked in our fast-paced, rational world. I'm talking about the power of intuition and gut instincts. Now, when we think about making decisions and navigating life's challenges, we often rely on our logical, analytical minds. We gather data, weigh the pros and cons, and try to make the most rational choice based on the information available to us. And while this approach can be effective in many situations, it doesn't always tell the whole story. You see, each of us has a deep well of inner wisdom and guidance that goes beyond the rational mind. It's a subtle, yet powerful voice that speaks to us through our feelings, our hunches, and our gut instincts. And when we learn to tune into and trust this inner guidance, we open ourselves up to a whole new world of possibility and potential. But what exactly is intuition, and where does it come from? Well, the truth is, we don't fully understand the mechanisms behind this mysterious force. Some believe it's a form of subconscious pattern recognition, where our brains quickly process vast amounts of data and arrive at insights that our conscious minds can't yet articulate. Others believe it's a connection to a higher power or universal intelligence, a direct line to the wisdom of the cosmos. Regardless of its origins, one thing is clear: intuition is a powerful tool that can guide us towards our deepest truths and our highest potential. When we learn to trust our gut instincts and follow our inner guidance, we often find ourselves making decisions and taking actions that feel deeply aligned with our values and purpose, even if they don't always make sense to our rational minds. But how do we develop this connection to our intuition and learn to trust it in our daily lives? The first step is simply to start paying attention. Most of us have had moments where we felt a strong gut instinct or intuitive hit, whether it's a sudden sense of unease about a person or situation, or a deep knowing that we need to take a particular course of action. The key is to start noticing these moments and honoring them as the valuable guidance they are. One powerful way to do this is through meditation and mindfulness practices. By quieting the chatter of our rational minds and tuning into the subtle sensations and feelings in our bodies, we create space for our intuition to speak to us more clearly. We might notice a feeling of expansiveness or lightness when we're on the right track, or a sense of contraction or heaviness when we're out of alignment. Another key to developing our intuition is to cultivate a sense of trust and surrender. Often our rational minds want to control every aspect of our lives, and the idea of letting go and following our instincts can feel scary or uncertain. But the more we practice surrendering to our inner guidance, the more we start to see the incredible synchronicities and opportunities that unfold when we're in flow with the universe. Of course, this doesn't mean that we should ignore our rational minds altogether. Our logical, analytical capabilities are incredibly valuable, and there's a time and place for careful consideration and planning. The key is to find a balance between the two and to learn to discern when our intuition is guiding us towards something important, even if it doesn't make sense on paper. One powerful way to do this is to develop a regular practice of checking in with our intuition, especially when we're faced with big decisions or challenges. This might involve taking a few deep breaths, quieting our minds, and simply asking our inner wisdom what it wants us to know. We might receive guidance in the form of a feeling, a thought, or a sudden insight that points us in the right direction. Another key to trusting our intuition is to start taking small, daily actions in alignment with our inner guidance. This might mean saying yes to an opportunity that feels exciting but scary, or saying no to something that doesn't feel quite right, even if it seems like the logical choice. The more we practice following our instincts in small ways, the more we build the muscle of trust and surrender, and the easier it becomes to make bigger leaps when the time comes. But perhaps the most important aspect of developing our intuition is to cultivate a deep sense of self-trust and self-love. So often, we doubt ourselves and our own inner wisdom, thinking that we need to look outside ourselves for validation or guidance. But the truth is, the answers we seek are always within us, waiting to be discovered. When we learn to trust ourselves and our own inner knowing, we tap into a wellspring of creativity, resilience, and joy that can carry us through even the toughest of times. We start to see ourselves as the powerful, intuitive beings that we truly are, capable of creating and manifesting the lives we desire. And the best part, as we strengthen our connection to our intuition, we start to see incredible shifts in every area of our lives. We make better decisions, attract more aligned opportunities, and feel a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. We start to trust the journey of our lives, knowing that even the challenges and obstacles are guiding us towards our highest potential. But don't just take my word for it. The power of intuition has been recognized and revered by countless wisdom traditions throughout history, from ancient and shamanic practices to modern-day mindfulness teachings. And the science is starting to catch up, with studies showing that intuitive decision-making can often lead to better outcomes than purely rational analysis. So, my friends, are you ready to tap into the incredible power of your own intuition and inner wisdom? Are you ready to trust yourself on a deeper level and follow the path of your highest excitement and alignment? If so, then let's dive in. In the coming chapters, we'll explore a wide range of tools and techniques for developing your intuition, from meditation and mindfulness to journaling and dream work. We'll learn how to discern between true intuitive guidance and the voice of fear or ego, and how to take inspired action in alignment with our inner knowing. But more than that, we'll be embarking on a journey of self-discovery and personal empowerment. We'll be learning to trust ourselves and our own inner guidance, and to embrace the incredible journey of our lives with curiosity, courage, and joy. We'll be discovering the limitless potential that lies within each of us, and the magic that unfolds when we learn to follow our hearts and our gut instincts. So, if you're ready to take that leap of faith and trust in the power of your own intuition, then let's get started. Your inner wisdom is waiting to be discovered, and the path ahead is full of incredible possibilities. Let's walk this journey together and see where our intuition leads us. As we move forward, remember that developing your intuition is a lifelong practice, and there will be moments of doubt and uncertainty along the way. But trust that every step, every challenge, and every insight is guiding you towards your deepest truth and your highest potential. Surround yourself with people and practices that support your inner journey, and never lose sight of the incredible wisdom and guidance that lies within you. The path of intuition is not always a straightforward one, but it is always worth taking. So let's make that commitment together. Let's trust ourselves, follow our hearts, and create lives that are deeply aligned with our purpose and our passions. The universe is conspiring in our favor, and our intuition is the compass that will guide us home. Lesson 4: The Art of Reality Manipulation. In the previous lesson, we explored the power of our thoughts, beliefs, and intuition to shape our experience of reality. But what if I told you that reality itself is far more malleable and responsive to our influence than we've been led to believe? What if I told you that, with the right tools and techniques, you can learn to consciously shift and manipulate your reality in profound and powerful ways. This might sound like the stuff of science fiction or mystical teachings, but the truth is, the concept of reality manipulation has been explored by everyone from ancient shamans to modern-day quantum physicists. And while the mechanisms behind this phenomenon are still not fully understood, there is a growing body of evidence to suggest that our consciousness and intention can indeed influence the fabric of reality itself. At its core, reality manipulation is about understanding the fundamental nature of reality as a fluid, dynamic, and interconnected whole. It's about recognizing that what we perceive as solid and fixed is actually a constantly shifting and evolving field of energy and information responsive to our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. This idea has been echoed in the teachings of many wisdom traditions throughout history. In Buddhism, for example, the concept of emptiness suggests that all phenomena are inherently insubstantial and impermanent, arising and passing away in response to the conditions of the mind. In many indigenous shamanic traditions, the world is seen as a living, sentient being capable of responding to the intentions and actions of those who know how to communicate with it. And in the realm of quantum physics, the observer effect and the double-slit experiment have shown that the very act of observation and measurement can influence the behavior of subatomic particles, suggesting that consciousness itself is intimately intertwined with the fabric of reality. So how can we harness this understanding to consciously shift and manipulate our own reality? The first step is to cultivate a deep sense of intention and focus. Just like we explored in the previous chapter on intuition, the power of our intention and attention is incredibly potent when it comes to shaping our experience of the world. By setting clear, specific, and emotionally charged intentions for what we want to create and experience, we send a powerful signal to the universe that we are ready and willing to receive it. This might involve visualizing our desired outcome in vivid detail, feeling the emotions associated with its manifestation, and anchoring that intention in our bodies and our actions. Another key technique for reality manipulation is the practice of reality shifting, also known as dimensional jumping or quantum jumping. This involves using specific mental and energetic techniques to consciously shift our awareness and align ourselves with parallel realities or timelines where our desired outcomes have already manifested. The basic idea behind reality shifting is that, in any given moment, there are infinite possible realities and timelines available to us, each with its own unique configuration of events, circumstances, and outcomes. By learning to tune into and align with the reality that most closely matches our intentions and desires, we can essentially jump or shift into that timeline, experiencing it as our new reality. This might sound far-fetched, but many people have reported profound and life-changing experiences with reality-shifting techniques. Some have used it to manifest new relationships, career opportunities, or abundance, while others have used it to heal from chronic illnesses or overcome long-standing emotional blocks. Of course, the practice of reality shifting is not without its challenges and potential pitfalls. It requires a deep level of self-awareness, emotional mastery, and energetic discipline to navigate the often subtle currents of consciousness and intention that shape our reality. It also requires a willingness to let go of attachment to specific outcomes, trusting that the universe will deliver what is truly in alignment with our highest good. But when approached with curiosity, openness, and a spirit of exploration, the art of reality manipulation can be an incredibly powerful tool for personal transformation and growth. It invites us to step into our full power as conscious creators, recognizing that we are not merely passive observers of reality, but active participants in its unfolding. And the best part, as we learn to consciously shift and manipulate our own reality, we start to see incredible ripple effects in the world around us. We become more magnetic and attractive to the people, opportunities, and experiences that are in alignment with our deepest desires and highest potential. We start to experience synchronicities and serendipities that defy logical explanation, as if the universe itself is conspiring in our favor. But perhaps most importantly, we start to recognize the incredible power and potential that lies within each of us to shape our lives and our world in profound and meaningful ways. We start to see ourselves not as victims of circumstance, but as the powerful creators and co-creators of our own reality. And that, my friends, is the true art of reality manipulation. It's not about forcing or controlling the external world to conform to our desires, but about aligning ourselves with the deeper currents of consciousness and energy that flow through all things. It's about recognizing that we are all part of a vast and interconnected web of reality, each of us playing a unique and essential role in its unfolding. So, are you ready to step into your power as a conscious creator and reality manipulator? Are you ready to explore the incredible possibilities that lie waiting for you just beyond the veil of your current perception? If so, then let's dive in. In the coming chapters, we'll explore a wide range of tools and techniques for reality manipulation, from visualization and affirmations to energy work and manifestation practices. We'll learn how to tap into the power of parallel realities and quantum jumping, and how to align ourselves with the timelines and outcomes that most deeply resonate with our soul's purpose. But more than that, we'll be embarking on a journey of self-discovery and personal empowerment. We'll be learning to trust ourselves and our own creative potential, and to embrace the incredible journey of our lives with curiosity and joy. We'll be discovering the magic and mystery that lies waiting for us in every moment, and the incredible power we have to shape our reality in ways we never dreamed possible. So, if you're ready to take that leap of faith and step into your power as a reality manipulator, then let's get started. The universe is waiting for you, and the possibilities are truly endless. Let's explore the art of reality manipulation together and see just how far we can go. The art of reality manipulation is a lifelong practice, but it is one that will bring you more joy, freedom, and fulfillment than you ever thought possible. So let's make that commitment together. Let's step into our power as conscious creators and shape a reality that is truly beyond our wildest dreams. The universe is conspiring in our favor, and our imagination is the only limit to what we can create. Lesson 5: The Alchemy of Emotions. We've explored the incredible power of our thoughts, beliefs, intuition, and intentions to shape our reality. But there's another dimension to the human experience that is just as powerful, if not more so, when it comes to creating the life we desire. And that dimension is the realm of emotions. Emotions are often seen as something that happens to us, a force beyond our control that can sweep us away in moments of joy, sadness, anger, or fear. But what if I told you that emotions are not just passive experiences, but active creators of our reality? What if I told you that, by learning to harness the transformative power of your emotions, you can become an alchemist of your own life, transmuting even the most challenging experiences into gold? This is the art of emotional alchemy, and it is a skill that has been practiced by wisdom traditions and spiritual seekers throughout history. From the ancient Taoists of China to the mystics of the Middle East, the idea that our emotions hold the key to personal transformation and spiritual growth has been a central theme in many paths of awakening. At its core, emotional alchemy is about understanding the creative force of our emotions and learning to work with them in a conscious and intentional way. It's about recognizing that every emotion, no matter how painful or challenging, contains within it the seeds of its own transformation and the potential for profound growth and healing. One of the key principles of emotional alchemy is the idea that our emotions are not inherently positive or negative, but rather neutral energy that can be channeled and directed in different ways. Just like electricity can be used to power a light bulb or a weapon, our emotions can be harnessed for creation or destruction, depending on how we choose to work with them. This means that even the most difficult and painful emotions, such as grief, anger, or despair, contain within them the potential for transformation and growth. By learning to sit with and fully feel these emotions, without judgment or resistance, we can begin to transmute their raw energy into something new and empowering. One powerful technique for emotional alchemy is the practice of riding the wave of our emotions. This involves allowing ourselves to fully feel and express our emotions in a safe and controlled way, without getting swept away by them or acting out in destructive ways. For example, if we're feeling a strong emotion like anger, we might take some deep breaths and allow ourselves to feel the sensations of heat and energy in our body without necessarily acting on them. We might journal about our feelings or express them through art, music, or movement. By giving our emotions a healthy outlet and allowing them to move through us, we can begin to transform their energy and gain new insights and perspectives. Another key technique for emotional alchemy is the practice of reframing our experiences and emotions in a more empowering way. This involves looking for the hidden gifts and opportunities within even the most challenging situations, and choosing to focus on what we can learn and how we can grow from them. For example, If we're going through a difficult breakup or job loss, we might choose to see it as an opportunity to let go of what no longer serves us and make space for something new and better. We might look for the lessons and insights we can gain from the experience and use them to fuel our personal growth and transformation. By consciously reframing our experiences in this way, we begin to shift our emotional state from one of victimhood and powerlessness to one of empowerment and possibility. We start to see challenges not as obstacles to be avoided, but as opportunities for growth and expansion. But perhaps the most powerful aspect of emotional alchemy is its ability to harness the creative force of our emotions to manifest our desired outcomes and experiences. Just like we explored in the previous chapter on reality manipulation, our emotions are incredibly potent tools for shaping the world around us. When we feel a strong emotion, whether it's joy, love, or even anger or fear, we are essentially sending out a powerful energetic signal to the universe. This signal attracts people, situations, and experiences that match its frequency and vibration like a magnet attracting metal filings. By learning to consciously choose and cultivate the emotions we want to feel, and anchoring them in our bodies and our actions, we can begin to attract more of what we desire into our lives. This might involve practices like gratitude journaling, where we focus on the things we're thankful for and the positive emotions they evoke. Or it might involve visualization techniques, where we imagine ourselves already experiencing the outcomes and feelings we desire, and allowing those emotions to fill our being. The key is to approach our emotions not as something to be suppressed or ignored, but as a powerful creative force that we can learn to work with and harness for our own growth and transformation. By becoming skilled emotional alchemists, we open ourselves up to a whole new world of possibility and potential. And the best part, as we learn to transmute and harness the power of our emotions, we start to experience incredible shifts in every area of our lives. We become more resilient and adaptable in the face of challenges, more magnetic and attractive to the people and opportunities that align with our deepest desires, and more capable of creating the lives we truly want to live. But this is not a path for the faint of heart. Working with the raw energy of our emotions can be intense and confronting at times, and it requires a deep level of self-awareness, courage, and compassion. It means being willing to face our shadows and our fears, and to trust in the transformative power of our own inner wisdom and guidance. But for those who are willing to take the leap, the rewards are truly beyond measure. By becoming skilled emotional alchemists, we tap into a source of power and potential that is truly limitless. We become the creators of our own reality, able to shape our lives and our world in ways we never dreamed possible. So, my friends, are you ready to step into your power as an emotional alchemist? Are you ready to harness the transformative power of your emotions and use them to create the life you truly desire? If so, then let's dive in. In the coming chapters, we'll explore a wide range of tools and techniques for emotional alchemy, from mindfulness and self-inquiry practices to energy work and embodiment techniques. We'll learn how to ride the waves of our emotions with skill and grace, and how to transmute even the most challenging experiences into fuel for our growth and transformation. But more than that, we'll be embarking on a journey of deep self-discovery and personal empowerment. We'll be learning to trust ourselves and our own inner wisdom, and to embrace the full spectrum of our human experience with courage, compassion, and curiosity. We'll be discovering the incredible power and potential that lies within each of us, and the magic that unfolds when we learn to alchemize our emotions into gold. The art of emotional alchemy is not for the faint of heart, but it is always worth the effort. So let's make that commitment together. Let's choose to feel, to heal, and to transform. Let's become the alchemists of our lives, because in the crucible of our emotions lies the gold of our greatness. Chapter 6. The Synchronicity of Life. Synchronicity is a term coined by the famous psychologist Carl Jung to describe the meaningful coincidences and serendipitous events that seem to defy logical explanation. It's those moments when the right person shows up at the right time, or when a seemingly random event provides the perfect insight or solution to a problem we've been grappling with. It's the feeling that the universe is conspiring in our favor, guiding us towards our highest good with a wink and a nod. But what if I told you that synchronicity is not just a random occurrence, but a fundamental principle of the universe itself? What if I told you that, by learning to recognize and align with the synchronistic flow of life, You can tap into a source of guidance, support, and manifestation power beyond your wildest dreams. This is the art of living in synchronicity, and it is a skill that has been practiced by spiritual seekers, artists, and visionaries throughout history. From the ancient Taoists who spoke of the way or the flow of the universe, to the modern-day quantum physicists who explore the strange and paradoxical nature of reality, the idea that there is an underlying intelligence in order to the cosmos has been a central theme in many paths of awakening. At its core, living in synchronicity is about recognizing that we are not separate from the universe, but an integral part of its unfolding. It's about understanding that every moment, every encounter, and every experience is a reflection of our own consciousness and an opportunity for growth, healing, and transformation. One of the key principles of synchronicity is the idea that the universe is always communicating with us, offering us signs, symbols, and guideposts along our journey. These might come in the form of a song on the radio that perfectly captures our emotional state, a chance encounter with a stranger who offers us a piece of wisdom or advice, or a dream that reveals a hidden truth or insight. The key is to learn to pay attention to these synchronistic events and to trust in their significance and meaning. This doesn't mean interpreting every coincidence as a message from the divine, but rather cultivating a sense of openness, curiosity, and receptivity to the flow of life. One powerful way to do this is through the practice of mindfulness and present moment awareness. By learning to quiet the chatter of our minds and tune into the subtler currents of energy and information that surround us, we begin to notice the synchronistic threads that weave through our lives. We might start to see patterns and connections between seemingly unrelated events, or feel a sense of inner knowing or intuition guiding us towards certain people or opportunities. We might experience a sense of déjà vu or precognition, as if we've somehow glimpsed the future or tapped into a deeper level of reality. Another key aspect of living in synchronicity is learning to align our thoughts, beliefs, and actions with the flow of the universe. This means letting go of resistance and control and trusting in the inherent wisdom and intelligence of life itself. It means cultivating a sense of surrender and allowing, while also taking inspired action towards our goals and dreams. It means learning to listen to our inner guidance and following the breadcrumbs of synchronicity as they appear, even when they lead us in unexpected or challenging directions. This is not always an easy path, and it requires a deep level of trust, courage, and self-awareness. It means being willing to let go of our attachments and expectations and to embrace the uncertainty and mystery of the journey. But when we do, something truly magical begins to happen. We start to experience a sense of flow and ease in our lives, as if we're being carried by a current of grace and purpose. We attract people, opportunities, and resources that align with our deepest values and desires, and we feel a sense of connection and support from the universe itself. And perhaps most profoundly, we begin to see the deeper meaning and purpose behind even the most challenging and difficult experiences of our lives. We start to recognize that every obstacle, every setback, and every heartbreak is a gift in disguise, offering us the opportunity to grow, heal, and transform in ways we never could have imagined. This is the true power of living in synchronicity, the recognition that we are co-creators with the universe, and that every moment of our lives is an invitation to step into our highest potential and our deepest truth. But how do we cultivate this way of being in the world? How do we learn to recognize and align with the synchronistic flow of life and use it to manifest our dreams and desires? The answer, as with all things, is practice and patience. It means committing to a daily practice of mindfulness, self-reflection, and inner listening. It means setting intentions and taking inspired action, while also surrendering to the mystery and uncertainty of the journey. It means surrounding ourselves with people and practices that support our growth and awakening, and letting go of the beliefs, patterns, and habits that no longer serve us. It means cultivating a sense of gratitude, wonder, and reverence for the incredible gift of life itself. And perhaps most importantly, it means learning to trust ourselves and our own inner wisdom, even when the path ahead is unclear or the world around us seems chaotic and uncertain. Because the truth is, we all have access to a deep well of wisdom, guidance, and support that lies within us. We all have the power to co-create our reality and manifest our deepest desires in alignment with the flow of the universe. The key is to learn to listen to that inner voice, to trust in the synchronistic signs and guideposts that appear along the way, and to take inspired action towards our dreams, one step at a time. So, my friends, are you ready to step into the flow of synchronicity and co-create your reality with the universe itself? Are you ready to trust in the inherent wisdom and intelligence of life, and to align your thoughts, beliefs, and actions with its unfolding? If so, then let's dive in. In the coming chapters, we'll explore a wide range of tools and practices for living in synchronicity, from meditation and mindfulness techniques to journaling and dream work. We'll learn how to set powerful intentions and take inspired action, while also cultivating a sense of surrender and allowing. But more than that, we'll be embarking on a journey of deep self-discovery and spiritual awakening. We'll be learning to trust in the universe and in ourselves, and to embrace the incredible adventure of life with courage, curiosity, and joy. So, if you're ready to take that leap of faith and step into the flow of synchronicity, then get started. The universe is waiting for you, and the path ahead is full of incredible possibilities. Walk this journey and see just how far you can go. Get into the mystery and the magic of life, and never lose sight of the incredible power and wisdom that lies within you. Because in the end, the universe is not separate from us, but a reflection of our own deepest nature. And when we learn to align with its flow, anything becomes possible. Lesson 7, the Akashic Records and your soul's blueprint. In the previous lesson, we've explored the incredible power of our thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and synchronicities to shape our reality and guide us towards our highest potential. But what if I told you that there's an even deeper layer to the manifestation process? A cosmic library of wisdom and information that holds the key to your soul's purpose and the greater meaning of your life. This is the realm of the Akashic Records, a term that comes from the Sanskrit word akasha, meaning sky or space. The Akashic Records are believed to be a vast energetic database that contains the vibrational imprint of every thought, emotion, and experience that has ever occurred in the universe, across all lifetimes and dimensions. Some spiritual traditions describe the Akashic Records as a giant cosmic library, with each book representing the story of an individual soul's journey through time and space. Others see them as a quantum field of information, where past, present, and future coexist in a single timeless moment. But regardless of how we conceptualize them, the Akashic Records are said to hold a wealth of wisdom, guidance, and insight that can help us navigate the challenges and opportunities of our lives with greater clarity, purpose, and ease. One of the key concepts in the Akashic Records is the idea of your soul's blueprint, the unique pattern of talents, gifts, and lessons that your soul has chosen to explore and master in this lifetime. This blueprint is not a fixed destiny, but rather a set of potentials and possibilities that you have the free will to embrace or resist, depending on your choices and actions. According to the Akashic Records, your soul's blueprint is not random or accidental, but a carefully crafted plan that your higher self has designed in collaboration with your spirit guides and the greater intelligence of the universe. It represents the specific lessons, challenges, and opportunities that your soul needs in order to grow, evolve, and fulfill its unique purpose in the grand scheme of things. So how can we access this incredible resource of wisdom and guidance and align ourselves with our soul's true purpose and potential? The answer, as with all things, is through practice, intention, and a willingness to trust in the greater intelligence of the universe. One of the most powerful ways to tap into the Akashic Records is through the practice of meditation and inner journeying. By quieting the chatter of our minds and opening ourselves to the deeper currents of energy and information that surround us, we can begin to access the vast storehouse of wisdom and insight that lies within. This might involve practices like visualizing a sacred space or temple within your mind's eye and inviting your higher self or spirit guides to join you there. It might involve asking specific questions or setting intentions around the information or guidance you're seeking, and then allowing yourself to receive whatever insights or impressions arise. Another powerful way to access the Akashic Records is through the practice of past life regression therapy. This involves working with a trained therapist or practitioner to guide you into a deep state of relaxation and hypnosis, where you can access memories and experiences from previous lifetimes that may be influencing your current reality. By exploring these past life experiences and the lessons they contain, we can gain a deeper understanding of our soul's journey and the patterns, beliefs, and karma that we may be carrying forward into this lifetime. We can also release and heal old wounds, traumas, and limitations and reclaim the gifts, talents, and wisdom that we've accumulated over many lifetimes. But perhaps the most important key to accessing the Akashic records is simply a willingness to trust in the greater intelligence and wisdom of the universe, and to surrender our limited ego-based understanding in favor of a deeper, more expansive perspective. This means cultivating a sense of humility, openness, and receptivity to the messages and guidance that the universe is always offering us, whether through synchronicities, dreams, intuitive hunches, or unexpected encounters with people and situations that seem to hold a deeper meaning or purpose. It means learning to listen to the whispers of our own soul, and honoring the unique path and purpose that we've come here to fulfill, even when it may not make sense to our logical minds or fit in with the expectations and norms of the world around us. And it means having the courage to act on the guidance and insights that we receive, even when they may be challenging or uncomfortable, trusting that the universe is always conspiring in our favor and guiding us towards our highest good. Of course, accessing the Akashic records and aligning with our soul's blueprint is not always a straightforward or easy process. It requires a willingness to do the deep inner work of self-reflection, healing, and transformation, and to confront the shadows, fears, and limiting beliefs that may be holding us back from our true potential. It also requires a sense of discernment and inner wisdom to distinguish between the true guidance of our soul and the ego-based desires or fantasies that may be masquerading as spiritual truth. Not everything that feels good or sounds appealing is necessarily aligned with our highest path and purpose, and it's important to cultivate a strong inner compass and sense of integrity as we navigate the sometimes murky waters of the spiritual journey. But when we do the work and trust in the process, something truly magical begins to happen. We start to experience a sense of flow, synchronicity, and alignment in our lives, as if we're being guided by an invisible hand towards our deepest fulfillment and joy. We attract people, opportunities, and resources that support our soul's growth and evolution, and we feel a sense of purpose and meaning that goes beyond the surface-level concerns of the ego and the material world. We begin to see the deeper patterns and connections that weave through our lives, and to understand the greater context and significance of even the most challenging and difficult experiences we may face. And perhaps most profoundly, we begin to access a sense of our own inherent wisdom, power, and divinity, recognizing that we are not separate from the greater intelligence of the universe, but an integral part of its unfolding. This is the true gift of the Akashic records and your soul's blueprint, the recognition that you are a unique and precious expression of the divine, with a specific role and purpose to play in the grand tapestry of creation. That you have access to a wealth of wisdom, guidance, and support that is always available to you, if only you're willing to open yourself to its presence and trust in its loving intelligence. So, my friends, are you ready to take that leap of faith and explore the incredible world of the Akashic records and your soul's blueprint? Are you ready to trust in the greater wisdom and intelligence of the universe, and to align your life with your deepest purpose and potential? If so, then let's dive in. In the coming chapters, we'll explore a wide range of tools and practices for accessing the Akashic records and aligning with your soul's blueprint, from meditation and visualization techniques to energy healing and shamanic journeying. We'll learn how to work with our spirit guides and angels, and how to interpret the messages and synchronicities that the universe is always offering us. We'll explore the mysteries of past lives and karma, and how to release and heal the patterns and traumas that may be holding us back from our true potential. But more than that, we'll be embarking on a journey of deep spiritual awakening and self-discovery, learning to trust in the inherent wisdom and intelligence of the universe, and to embrace our role as co-creators of our reality and our world. So if you're ready to take that leap of faith and step into the incredible world of the Akashic records and your soul's blueprint, then let's get started. Your soul is waiting for you, and the path ahead is full of incredible possibilities. Let's walk this journey together and see just how far we can go. As we move forward, remember that accessing the Akashic records and aligning with your soul's blueprint is a lifelong journey, and there will be moments of doubt, resistance, and challenge along the way. But trust that every step, every synchronicity, and every breakthrough is guiding you towards your deepest truth and your highest potential. Embrace the mystery and the magic of your own soul's journey, and never lose sight of the incredible power and wisdom that lies within you. Because in the end, you are not separate from the greater intelligence of the universe, but a precious and essential part of its unfolding. And when you learn to trust in that intelligence, and align your life with your soul's deepest purpose and truth, anything becomes possible. So let's take that first step together and see where the journey leads us. Lesson 8: The Cosmic Dance of Co-Creation. The idea is that you are not simply a passive recipient of life's experiences, but an active partner in the creation of your reality, moment by moment, by thought, by choice. It's the recognition that the universe is not separate from you, but a reflection of your own deepest beliefs, desires, and intentions, and that by aligning yourself with its greater wisdom and flow, you can tap into a source of manifestation power beyond your wildest dreams. But what does it really mean to co-create your reality with the universe? And how can you harness this incredible power to manifest your deepest desires and dreams? At its core, co-creation is about understanding that you are not separate from the universe, but an integral part of its unfolding. It's about recognizing that your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions are not just private experiences, but powerful forces that shape the quantum field of reality itself, attracting people, situations, and experiences that match your vibrational frequency. This means that every thought you think, every emotion you feel, and every belief you hold is like a cosmic radio signal, broadcasting your desires and intentions out into the universe, and drawing back to you the people, resources, and opportunities that align with your unique vibration. But co-creation is not just about positive thinking or wishful fantasizing. It's about partnering with the greater intelligence of the universe and aligning your own will and intentions with its deeper wisdom and flow. This means cultivating a deep sense of trust, surrender, and allowing, even in the face of uncertainty, challenge, or adversity. It means letting go of your attachment to specific outcomes or timelines, and instead focusing on the essence of what you truly desire: the feelings, the experiences, the growth and evolution that your soul is calling you towards. It also means taking inspired action towards your goals and dreams, not from a place of fear, lack, or desperation, but from a place of joy, passion, and alignment with your deeper purpose and truth. It means listening to your intuition and inner guidance, and following the signs and synchronicities that the universe is always offering you, even when they may not make logical sense or fit in with your preconceived plans. One of the most powerful tools for co-creating your reality with the universe is the practice of setting intentions and working with affirmations. This involves getting clear on what you truly desire, not just on a surface level, but on a deep soul level: the experiences, the evolution that your higher self is calling you towards. It means crafting powerful, positive statements that affirm your deepest desires and beliefs and repeating them to yourself regularly, with feeling and conviction. It means visualizing and feeling the essence of what you desire, as if it's already a present reality, and allowing that vibration to permeate every cell of your being. But co-creation is not just about manifesting your personal desires and dreams. It's about recognizing that you are part of a greater web of life, and that your thoughts, actions, and intentions have a ripple effect on the world around you. This means aligning your manifestation practice with your deepest values and ethics, and using your power and influence to create a world that is more loving, just, and sustainable for all beings. It means recognizing that your own liberation and fulfillment is intricately tied to the liberation and fulfillment of others, and that by uplifting and empowering those around you, you uplift and empower yourself as well. Of course, co-creating your reality with the universe is not always a straightforward or easy process. It requires a deep level of self-awareness, honesty, and willingness to confront your own shadows, fears, and limiting beliefs. It also requires a sense of patience, persistence, and trust in the greater unfolding of life, even when things may not be happening as quickly or in the way that your ego mind desires. It means learning to surrender to the mystery and the unknown, and to trust that the universe has a greater plan and purpose for your life, beyond what your limited human perspective can see or understand. But when you do the work and align yourself with the greater flow of life, something truly magical begins to happen. You start to experience a sense of ease, grace, and synchronicity in your life, as if the universe is conspiring to support and guide you towards your deepest fulfillment and joy. You attract people, opportunities, and resources that align with your unique vibration and purpose, and you feel a sense of purpose and meaning that goes beyond the surface-level concerns of the ego and the material world. You begin to see the deeper patterns and connections that weave through your life, and to understand the greater context and significance of even the most challenging and difficult experiences you may face. And perhaps most profoundly, you begin to access a sense of your own inherent power, wisdom, and divinity, recognizing that you are not a victim of life's circumstances, but a creator of your own reality, in partnership with the greater intelligence of the universe. This is the true gift of co-creation, the recognition that you are a powerful, creative being, with the ability to shape your life and your world in alignment with your deepest desires, values, and purpose, that you have access to a source of manifestation power that is always available to you, if only you're willing to trust in its presence and align yourself with its loving wisdom. So, my friends, are you ready to step into the cosmic dance of co-creation and manifest your deepest desires and dreams in partnership with the universe? Are you ready to let go of your limitations and fears and embrace your true power and potential as a creator of your reality? If so, then let's dive in. In the coming chapters, we'll explore a wide range of tools and practices for co-creating your reality with the universe, from intention setting and affirmations to visualization and energy work. We'll learn how to work with the law of attraction and the power of your subconscious mind, and how to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the greater flow of abundance and well-being that is always available to you. We'll explore the balance between surrender and action, and how to discern between the true guidance of your soul and the fears and doubts of your ego mind. But more than that, we'll be embarking on a journey of deep spiritual awakening and empowerment, learning to trust in the inherent wisdom and intelligence of the universe, and to embrace your role as a conscious co-creator of your life and your world. So if you're ready to take that leap of faith and step into the incredible dance of co-creation with the universe, then let's get started. Your deepest desires and dreams are waiting for you, and the path ahead is full of incredible possibilities. Let's walk this journey together and see just how far we can go. Embrace the mystery and the magic of your own creative power, and never lose sight of the incredible wisdom and intelligence that lies within you. Because in the end, you are not separate from the greater dance of life, but a vital and essential part of its unfolding. And when you learn to trust in that dance and align yourself with its greater flow and purpose, anything becomes possible. So take the first step and see where the journey leads you. The universe is waiting for you, and the cosmic dance of co-creation is about to begin. Chapter 9. The Quantum Leap of Consciousness. In the previous lesson, we've explored the incredible power of co-creation and how by partnering with the greater intelligence of the universe, we can manifest our deepest desires and dreams and shape our reality in alignment with our highest potential. But what if I told you that there's an even deeper level of transformation available to us, a quantum leap of consciousness that can catapult us into entirely new dimensions of being and radically reshape our experience of ourselves and the world around us? This is the idea of the quantum leap of consciousness, a sudden, dramatic shift in our awareness and understanding that opens us up to new levels of insight, wisdom, and possibility that we never could have imagined before. It's the moment when we break free from the limitations of our old beliefs, patterns, and identities and step into a whole new way of being, one that is more expansive, more authentic, and more aligned with our deepest truth and purpose. But what does it really mean to experience a quantum leap of consciousness? And how can we prepare ourselves for this incredible transformation and navigate the challenges and opportunities that come with it? At its core, a quantum leap of consciousness is about a fundamental shift in our perception and understanding of reality itself. It's about recognizing that the world we see and experience is not a fixed, objective reality, but a malleable, responsive field of energy and information that is constantly being shaped and reshaped by our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. It's about understanding that we are not separate from this field, but an integral part of it, and that by changing our own consciousness, we can literally change the world around us in ways that we never could have imagined before. This means that a quantum leap of consciousness is not just about personal growth or self-improvement, but about a radical transformation of our entire being, one that touches every aspect of our lives, from our relationships and careers to our health and well-being, to our sense of purpose and connection to something greater than ourselves. So how can we prepare ourselves for this incredible transformation and open ourselves up to the possibility of a quantum leap in our own consciousness? One of the most powerful tools for expanding our consciousness and accessing higher dimensions of awareness is the practice of meditation and mindfulness. By learning to quiet the chatter of our minds and tune into the deeper, more subtle levels of our being, we can begin to access states of consciousness that are normally hidden from our everyday awareness. This might involve practices like deep breathing, visualization, or mantra repetition, or simply learning to be present and aware in the moment without judgment or resistance. By cultivating a regular practice of meditation and mindfulness, we can begin to develop a greater sense of inner peace, clarity, and connection, and open ourselves up to the possibility of profound insights and breakthroughs. Another powerful tool for preparing for a quantum leap of consciousness is the practice of self-inquiry and inner exploration. This involves taking an honest, unflinching look at our own beliefs, patterns, and limitations, and being willing to question and challenge everything we think we know about ourselves and the world around us. It means being willing to sit with our own discomfort and uncertainty, and to face our deepest fears and doubts head-on, knowing that on the other side of this discomfort lies a whole new level of freedom, authenticity, and power. It means being willing to let go of our old stories and identities, and to embrace the unknown, the uncharted territory of our own being. Of course, preparing for a quantum leap of consciousness is not always a comfortable or easy process. It requires a deep level of courage, trust, and willingness to step outside of our comfort zones, and to embrace the challenges and opportunities that come with rapid growth and change. It also requires a sense of discernment and inner wisdom to distinguish between the true callings of our soul and the fears and doubts of our ego mind. It means learning to listen to our own inner guidance and to trust in the greater intelligence and wisdom of the universe, even when it may be leading us in unexpected or unconventional directions. But when we do the work and open ourselves up to the possibility of a quantum leap in our own consciousness, something truly miraculous begins to happen. We start to experience a sense of liberation, creativity, and empowerment that we never could have imagined before, as if we've been set free from the chains of our own limitations and given the keys to a whole new level of being. We begin to see the world through new eyes with a greater sense of clarity, compassion, and understanding. We attract new people, opportunities, and experiences that align with our deepest values and purpose, and we feel a sense of connection and oneness with all of life that goes beyond anything we've ever known before. And perhaps most profoundly, we begin to access a sense of our own inherent wholeness, wisdom, and divinity, recognizing that we are not broken or incomplete, but perfect and whole just as we are, in every moment and every breath. This is the true gift of a quantum leap of consciousness, the recognition that we are not limited by our past, our circumstances, or our perceived flaws and weaknesses, but that we have the power to create and shape our reality in alignment with our deepest desires and highest potential, that we are not separate from the greater intelligence and wisdom of the universe, but an integral part of its unfolding, with a unique role and purpose to play in the grand tapestry of life. So, my friends, are you ready to take that leap of faith and open yourself up to the possibility of a quantum leap in your own consciousness? Are you ready to let go of your old beliefs and limitations and embrace a whole new way of being, one that is more expansive, authentic, and aligned with your deepest truth and purpose? If so, then let's dive in. In the coming chapters, we'll explore a wide range of tools and practices for expanding your consciousness and accessing higher dimensions of awareness, from advanced meditation techniques to energy healing and shamanic journeying. We'll learn how to work with the power of intention and manifestation, and how to align our own will and desires with the greater wisdom and intelligence of the universe. We'll explore the frontiers of science and spirituality and discover how the latest research in fields like quantum physics and neuroscience is confirming the ancient wisdom of the mystics and seers. But more than that, we'll be embarking on a journey of profound personal and spiritual transformation, one that will challenge us to let go of everything we think we know and open ourselves up to a whole new way of being and perceiving the world around us. So if you're ready to take that leap of faith and step into the incredible possibility of a quantum leap in your own consciousness, then let's get started. Your deepest truth and highest potential are waiting for you, and the path ahead is full of incredible possibilities. Final lesson, well, my friends, here we are. We've reached the end of this incredible journey, a journey of self-discovery, transformation, and awakening to the incredible power and potential that lies within each and every one of us. We've learned about the power of intention and how by aligning our thoughts, words, and actions with our deepest desires and highest values, we can literally reshape the fabric of reality itself. We've discovered the incredible potential of the human mind and how by harnessing the power of our beliefs, imagination, and intuition, we can tap into a source of wisdom and creativity that knows no bounds. And perhaps most importantly, we've come to understand that we are not just passive observers of the world around us, but active participants in the unfolding of reality itself. That we are not just products of our circumstances, but creators of our own destiny, with the power to shape our lives and our world in ways that we never could have imagined before. This is the essence of what it means to be a conscious creator, to recognize that we are not separate from the world around us, but an integral part of it, and that by changing our own consciousness, we can literally change the world. It's about taking responsibility for our own experiences and recognizing that every thought, every emotion, every action is a choice, a statement of our intention and our will. And while this may sound like a daunting task, the truth is that we are all already creating our reality, whether we realize it or not. Every moment of every day, we are sending out ripples of energy and information into the world around us, shaping the fabric of reality itself. The only question is whether we are doing so unconsciously, based on our past conditioning and limitations, or consciously, based on our deepest desires and highest potential. And this is where the real work begins, the work of becoming a conscious creator, of taking responsibility for our own thoughts, beliefs, and actions and aligning them with the highest and best that we know how to be. It's about letting go of our old stories and limitations and embracing a new vision of ourselves and the world around us, one that is based on abundance, love, and infinite possibility. Of course, this is not always an easy or comfortable process. It requires a deep level of honesty, courage, and willingness to step outside of our comfort zones and to embrace the unknown and the uncertain. It means being willing to face our deepest fears and doubts and to question everything we think we know about ourselves and the world around us. But when we do the work and embrace our role as conscious creators, something truly incredible begins to happen. We start to experience a sense of freedom, empowerment, and joy that we never could have imagined before. We begin to see the world in a whole new way, not as a place of scarcity and limitation, but as a canvas of infinite possibility, just waiting for us to paint our masterpiece. We begin to attract people, opportunities, and experiences that align with our deepest desires and highest values, and we feel a sense of purpose and meaning that goes beyond anything we've ever known before. And perhaps most profoundly, we begin to understand that we are not just creating our own reality, but contributing to the creation of a new world, one that is based on love, compassion, and unity, rather than fear, separation, and scarcity. This is the true gift of becoming a conscious creator, the recognition that we are not just here to survive, but to thrive, to live lives of purpose, passion, and joy, and to make a positive impact on the world around us. That we are not just isolated individuals, but part of a greater web of life, a cosmic dance of energy and consciousness that is constantly evolving and expanding in ways that we can barely begin to fathom. And while the journey of becoming a conscious creator may be challenging at times, it is also one of the most rewarding and fulfilling paths we can ever walk. It is a journey of self-discovery, of uncovering our deepest truths and highest potentials, and of learning to live in alignment with the greatest wisdom and intelligence of the universe itself. So as we come to the end of this book, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on all that you've learned and experienced along the way, to think about the ways in which your own consciousness has shifted and expanded, and to set a powerful intention for where you want to go next. Because the truth is that this is just the beginning of a lifelong journey of growth, evolution, and awakening to the incredible potential that lies within you. And while there may be challenges and obstacles along the way, know that you have everything you need to overcome them and to create a life that is truly beyond your wildest dreams. So as you step forward into the world, remember that you are a powerful creator, a vital part of the unfolding of reality itself, that you have the power to shape your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions, and your life in ways that are aligned with your deepest truths and highest potentials, that you are not just a passive observer of the world around you, but an active participant in the creation of a new reality, one that is based on love, unity, and infinite possibility. And know that you are never alone on this journey, that there is a whole community of conscious creators out there ready to support you, encourage you, and celebrate your successes along the way. That the universe itself is conspiring in your favor, guiding you towards your highest and best, and providing you with all the resources and opportunities you need to thrive. So as we close this chapter of our journey together, I invite you to take a deep breath and to feel the incredible power and potential that lies within you, to set a powerful intention for what you want to create next, and to trust in the wisdom and intelligence of the universe to guide you every step of the way. And most importantly, to remember that you are a miracle, a masterpiece, a work of art beyond compare, that you have a unique role and purpose in the unfolding of reality itself, and that by embracing your role as a conscious creator, you are not just transforming your own life, but contributing to the transformation of the world around you. So go forth, my friends, with love, with courage, with joy, and with the knowledge that you are infinitely powerful, infinitely wise, and infinitely loved. That you are a creator of worlds, a shaper of reality, and a vital part of the greatest story ever told. And as you do, know that I am with you every step of the way, cheering you on, believing in you, and holding the vision of your highest and best, now and always. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey, and remember, the best is yet to come. With love and infinite gratitude, Lucas from Wisdom, listen.